This video is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform that makes it fast and easy to create your own professional website, portfolio, and online store. For a free trial and 10% off, visit squarespace.com and enter the offer code TIM at checkout. Squarespace. A better web starts with your website.
How's it going, everybody? Tim from Mirrorless Review. We're out here in Monterey taking a look at the OMD EM1, affixed with the Olympus 17mm 1.8. So this camera has a 16 megapixel CMOS sensor. It sports a phase detection autofocus. It goes from ISO 100 to 25,600. It's got a 10 frames per second burst rate. The big takeaway is a new EVF in here. It's got a 2360K dot EVF, so it's much brighter than the EM5 that I'm used to. It's sharper, it's more responsive, it's got a faster refresh rate, and it's got built-in wireless capabilities so that if you download the companion app, then you can shoot your the photos that you take right to your mobile device and also control it with some mobile features inside the mobile app. It also is more dust-proof, weatherproof, and freeze-proof down to minus 10 degrees Celsius. So we're gonna walk around Monterey for a little bit, take some street shots with this 17mm. Say what's up, Lauren. And then I'll just let you guys know my thoughts about it and whether or not it's worth the buy-in. So, let's go. All right, so already I can tell, oh, Jesus Christ. Already we can tell that this camera is a lot faster in operation. It focuses so much faster, and it has way more autofocusing points on it. I think it has like 81 phase detection points or something like that. So we can get right up in here with these birds and in a very non-obtrusive way take their picture. The EVF is out of this world. It actually looks like I'm looking through an optical viewfinder almost. You know, if I'm looking around here, I don't see any lag. But what's awesome about the electronic viewfinders is that it gives you an exact representation of what your photo is going to look like. So it's really easy to compose a shot and know exactly what the composition is going to look like, and also the exposure, depth of field, everything. You're getting so much information in this EVF. Leaps and bounds better than my EM5. Way better. So if we look at the body, you have a bunch of dials on the top of it, a new HDR AF point selector. The on and off switch is moved in a more favorable location. The mode dial's right there, and it also sports a new way to kind of lock in the setting that you're in. With this though, it's like a pin, so you just snap it in like that to lock it, click it one more time to unlock it, and then you can move and change between your modes right there. Wheel on the front there, shutter button is it's bigger and it's squishier. All the buttons feel really squishy. You get a nice feedback with it. Along the front of it, you've got all your standard buttons. It's got like a flash sync port right there. It's got a few new buttons on the front, the depth of field preview, and a function button that you can assign to do various things. These dials on the top here, I just wanted to point out that they do feel a lot more, they have more feedback and more resistance. But again, the buttons on the back are my big takeaway. They feel a lot better. The huge takeaway is that EVF. Man, that thing looks amazing inside. It's almost hard to distinguish between an optical viewfinder with that electronic viewfinder. One really awesome feature of this EM1 is that it has a 2x digital converter inside of it. So it actually gives you effectively 2x the zoom. But for examples when we're far away, we can get closer shots, a lot closer than we would have been able to get with the 35 that was originally attached on here, or 17mm. Now if you had like a 50mm, you'd be getting 100, and so on and so forth. Just double whatever you have by 2, and it actually retains a lot of information and still looks really sharp. Now that combined with the 5-axis image stabilization is a huge plus and a huge feature for this camera. What's really cool about this camera is that it has a 10 frames per second burst on it in single autofocus. So just hold it down, let's see if we can hear it. It just fires off. Let me see if you guys can hear that. Just fires off 10 frames a second, which is nuts.
Now, before we get to the end of this video, I just want to share a few words on behalf of Squarespace and let you guys know that I personally use this website for my website. It's simple and easy, it's got a beautiful design, it's got a real easy drag and drop content feature, and they have 24-hour support through live chat and email. and they're all located in NYC and Dublin. Plans only start at $8 a month and include a free domain name if you sign up for a year, and you can start that trial with no credit card required and start building your website today. When you decide to sign up for Squarespace, make sure to use the offer code TIM and get 10% off of your first purchase. Now I want to go ahead and personally thank Squarespace for their support of Tim's Tech Blog and Mirrorless Review. Remember, Squarespace, a better web starts with your website.
So I've gotten a lot of hands-on with this EM1 today, and some big takeaways are, number one, the grip. At first I didn't really like it because I liked the EM5 and how small everything was, but this doesn't add too much bulk. It does give it a nice grip, and it's really growing on me. I can't lie, it feels really, really nice. It especially feels nice because all day shooting you don't get strained, you know? Your hand is nice and relaxed. Another feature that I really, really enjoyed is the fact that you can hook up your phone to the camera using the basically the Olympus image share app that you can get on iOS. But basically you turn on the Wi-Fi feature of your camera here. It's really easy to set up, so you just hit the little Wi-Fi button. You may not be able to see that, no big deal, but you hit that Wi-Fi button there, and then you come to your phone and you basically take it and you say easy setup on the app, and then it says scan this QR code. So you hold it up to it and it scans the QR code. It installs a profile onto your phone, and then it basically, once you do that, it allows you to it unlocks a lot of features actually. So one of the big ones is that I can take a picture and it automatically transfers to the camera roll of my phone. You can also use the app as a remote control, and it gives you also live view control. So what would be really cool is to set it up and walk away and then just sit there and trigger off shots and have them, you know, shoot from your telephone. It's pretty sweet. So we're out here on the 17-mile drive here at Monterey, going through Pebble Beach and all these beautiful golf courses that I'm super jealous about. But more importantly, we're out here taking pictures with the EM1, and I gotta tell you guys that it is a fantastic, super fast focusing camera. Those 81 focus points are amazing, and coupled with this 17 millimeter, it makes for a nice wide angle kind of street photography. But this landscape is like nothing that I've ever seen in my life. What do you think, Lauren? She says it's amazing. Look at all these pictures we're taking. This camera, for a travel camera, the size of it, the lightness of it, the robust quality, all this sea mist, I don't care because it's not gonna even damage this camera, not even a little bit, not even gonna phase it. It's weather sealed, and man, if you guys get any kind of camera for vacationing or traveling, it should be either the EM5 or the EM1 or even the EM10. The whole Olympus lineup is stellar. The 5-axis image stabilization is out of this world. And right now it's grabbing some beautiful, beautiful pictures. And I don't want to spend too much other time taking videos and worrying about all this stuff. I just want to enjoy myself out here. But if you guys have any questions, again, just drop a comment down below. If I miss anything, I'll follow up with it in the review on mirrorlessreview.com and the written review. There'll be a lot of image samples, and you guys have a great day, okay? Bye. The excitement. Okay, let's get out of here. We're done.